So we just launched Prep Insta Prime subscription, which is like 150 plus courses under one subscription. So it has courses like C, C++, Java, Python, artificial intelligence, machine learning, cybersecurity, data structures, competitive coding, even company specific courses like TCS, NQT, Infosys, TCS Digital, Amazon, etc. The link is in the description of the video. Go check that out. I'm sure that you'll love that.
Hey guys, so welcome to a very important video, which is Capgemini game-based aptitude test. So as you all know, Capgemini, right, they started asking this game-based aptitude kind of questions in your exams last year, right? Wherein they don't ask you aptitude or logical questions on speed, time, distance anymore. They ask you to play games. When I say play games, that does not mean it is going to be PUBG or Clash of Clans. It is a game. Those are games wherein your analytical skills are actually judged. They see how quick you are in quick mathematics, how quick you are in visualization. So the games are, to check your analytical skills, your mathematical skills, and your basic common sense, to be honest, right? So guys, before we start with this video, make sure you are part of all our social media handles, especially Instagram, Discord, Facebook, WhatsApp, Telegram, because we keep on posting a lot of important updates for you guys on our social media handles on a daily basis. And if you're not a part of that, you would miss out on a lot of important information related to your placements. Yes, most importantly, top 3 comments on this video to get free subscription of Prep Insta Prime. So make sure you are commenting on this video so that you can get your Prep Insta Prime subscription for free. So guys, let us start with the game. So before this, let me tell you. So this particular section, which is game-based aptitude, is in an elimination round. So if you don't clear this round, you don't move to the next round. So it's quite important that you actually clear this particular round to move on to the next sort of rounds. Now, in this particular round, there would be generally 6 games asked to you. There could be multiple questions from each game, but there are 6 games that are asked. We'll see each and every game in this particular video. Apart from that, what happens is, guys, you will get approximately 25-30 minutes when you have to play 6 games. So I'll say for each game, you have somewhere around 5-6 minutes. They generally sometimes ask you 5 games and give you 6 minutes each. So you can say 5 to 6 games and 25 to 30 minutes is what your time for this particular section is. Right? Now, talking about one of the games which is the favorite for Capgemini, which is Switch Challenge. So this is how the questions look like. You see some geometrical figures. They are randomly moved here and there are some numbers associated with it. So guys, there's a quick video on your screen to show you how it actually looks real time in the exam, and then post which I'll explain you how these questions are asked and how you actually approach to them. So guys, let me quickly show you. So what is happening in this 2 particular examples, those are given to you. So there are 4 figures, right? This triangle, this circle, this plus sign, and this square. So let me rank them 1, 2, 3, and 4. Right? Now, some logic was applied to this 1, 2, 3, 4, and they became this. Initially, the shapes were in this order. Now, the shapes are in this order. What would be the logic that is applied? So this 1, this is already here. This 2 is at 2. Can you see this was 4, but here it is 3. 4. And this was 3 here, but it became 4 here, so 3. Similarly, you can pause the video and try to understand this as well. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. This one has gone to 4. Or I can say, you can analyze it this way as well. So this is now 4, right? This 4 now was what initially? It was 3 initially. This was 2. This was what? This was 4 initially, and this was 1. This triangle here was at first position initially. So what we did was we did a 3, 2, 4, 1 to this particular arrangement, and we got this particular arrangement. Yes? Now, so this is a very basic example of the same. This is not how they'll be asking you question. So this is one question that you can expect in your exam to be asked. So here's the question. What you guys can also do is you can pause the video here and try. I believe you have a pen and paper right next to you. So you can actually try solving this on your own first, pause the video, and then post which you can resume the video and start solving this on your own. Okay. So guys, it's pretty simple. What we do is, so in exams, it's on-screen exam, right? I'm not sure you get a pen or paper or not. So visualization is very important. So whenever you're practicing, make sure you don't need a pen and paper. I have to, because I have to explain it to you. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. They did 2, 1, 4, 3. So what is this? This is 2. This is what? 1. This is what? 4. This is 3. They did 2, 1, 4, 3 here to get this arrangement. Now they are saying from this happened. So what is the logic applied? So again, now you don't consider this to be the actual numbers now. So when you are moving from this to this, for you, technically, this has become 1, this is 2, this is 3, and this is 4 now. Because you are on to level 2 now. Whatever is done from here to here, that's done. When you are moving from here to here, this is again 1, 2, 3, and 4. What is this, guys? This was 2. What is this? This is 1. What is this? This is 4. What is this? This is 3. So 2, 1, 4, 3. Your answer is 2, 1, 4, 3. So for this, we applied the logic 2, 1, 4, 3 to get this. To understand it other way, 2. First we sent 2. Then we sent 1. Then we sent 4. Then we sent the third one. The other way to understand, right? Okay. Moving on to another question, guys. So here's another question from Switch Challenge. I believe you guys should pause the video now and start solving this on your own, post which I'll definitely explain it to you. So now, when you see this particular question here, guys, so there is this triangle, this circle, sorry, this square, circle, the triangle, and then the plus sign, right? And they said they applied 3, 1, 4, 2 over here to get a triangle, a square, a plus, and a circle. Is that true? So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let us quickly check that as well. So 3, this is 1, this is 4, right? The plus sign is 4 and then 2. 2 is circle. Yeah, this became this. Now they are saying in the next step, first they got a plus, then they got a square, they got a circle, and then they got a triangle. What was the logic applied to get the same? Right? So I'll mark it again 1, 2, 3, and 4. What is the logic applied? 3. First they sent 3, then they sent 2, then they sent 4, and then they sent 1. So 3 to 4, 1 is the order, and 3 to 4, 1 is your answer, right? So if you're a Prime subscriber, to practice more such questions, you can actually go here, and in the aptitude section, just scroll a little right, you can see this game-based aptitude section over here, wherein we have explained everything related to the game-based aptitude. There are practice questions, sets, and everything. And for more practice on the other sections of Capgemini, you can find those over here. On the company, service-based company section, you can find Capgemini over here, wherein if you go and check the syllabus from here, you can see, right? So whatever is asked is included here. The game-based aptitude section, the pseudo code is one of the things that is asked from the coding part, the communication section, the behavioral competency, and the coding part, right? So everything is included in this particular course, specially designed for Capgemini under the Prime subscription. So you can go and check that out from here, right? So guys, moving on to the next type of games those are asked are basically called the deductive logical thinking round, or we call it the Geo Sudo. So I believe you guys would have played Sudoku in a childhood, which comes in the newspaper. You take a pen and you try to fill from 1 to 9, right? Yes. So this is a similar kind of game that has been asked in Capgemini game-based aptitude. So to show you how it actually looks real time in the exam, so here's a quick video that the team has played. You can definitely go and check that out to understand how the game actually works in real time in Capgemini. Okay, so I hope you got a fair enough idea onto how the game actually looks like in Capgemini. Now let's start solving this. So here's a quick and easy question for you guys. So I'll quickly tell you what happens here, guys. This is a 4x4 grid. And in this 4x4 grid, I can see 4 different shapes. A triangle, a plus sign, a square, and a circle. So now the logic for this is, guys, in any particular row, any particular column, shape cannot repeat twice. So I say in this particular column, there's a triangle already, there's a plus already, there's a square already. So only shape that can come here is a circle. Nothing else can come. A triangle cannot come here because in this particular column there is already a triangle, or a plus cannot come, or a square cannot come as well. Now this is fixed. Now I have to find out which shape will fit in over this particular question mark. Can you guess it now? So there are 4 different shapes altogether. A circle is already here, a plus is already here, a square is already here. So what would be the next possible shape that can come here? That would be a triangle, right? Similarly, in any particular row, any particular column, any random row or a column, the shapes cannot repeat each other. They should be all unique shapes altogether. The similar way in Sudoku, there are numbers from 1 to 9. In any particular row or column, there should be only 1 to 9 and they cannot repeat, right? So that's how it works. So let us solve a few more questions from here to understand. So guys, I would suggest you definitely pause this video, start solving this on your own, and that is when you'll get a little bit of confidence in solving this particular question. So make sure you have paused the video now. Okay, so guys, now to start solving this particular question, there are 5 different shapes, right? Because this is a 5 cross 5 geopseudo. What would come in this particular place? Only thing left is a square. So there would be a square over here. Now, how do we fill this particular one? So to fill this particular one, guys, now I know that in this particular row, a triangle is already here, a plus is already here, a circle is already here. So only thing that can fill in this and this is a star and a triangle. Now, because guys, I already saw that this is an easier thing to do. Already 4 are filled and only 1 is left. I filled this. Because I filled this, it became easier for me to find the question mark. How? Because now, here and here, only these 2 shapes can come. Yes? Now, can this space be taken by a square? No. Why? Because if I put a square over here, there is already a square in this particular column, right? In this particular column, there is already a square. So another square cannot come here. So that means this should definitely be a square. This would be a star. Right? Okay. So here's another question, guys. I believe you have paused your screen already and tried solving this on your own. So let me now help you how we actually start approaching to this particular question. So to do this, guys, see, first of all, first things first, whatever I find a little easier one, or whatever I find that it would be easy for me to fill, let us do that so that it becomes easier for you to relate. So this is 5 cross 5 again. Okay. So when I see this particular row, guys, what is missing here? A square is missing and a triangle is missing. These 2 spaces, right? So I know that, okay, this space, right? In this space, a square cannot come because there is already a square in this particular column. So this would be a square. If that's a square, this would be a triangle. I filled it, right? Now, when I see this, what would be the missing one? So in this, there's a star missing. What else is missing, guys? So in this particular column, a star is missing and a triangle is missing. Yes? Okay. So now the star cannot be filled over here because this particular row already have a star. So this definitely should be a star. If that's a star, this is a triangle. Right? We are done till here. Now let's get on to our main row wherein we have to find the missing shape. What is missing here? A triangle is missing and a plus sign is missing. Yes? Now, a plus sign, right? Plus sign cannot come here because there's already a plus in this particular column. So this should be a plus. If that's a plus, what would be this? This should be a triangle, right? Pretty easy. But see, guys, I've taken a little easier questions. The questions, so what happens is, it is adaptive kind of test wherein if you solve the first question, you reach to the second, the third. As soon you keep solving correct questions, you get tougher questions. But that is better to improve your percentile. But if you keep on solving tougher and tougher questions, your chances of getting placed becomes higher. Okay. So guys, I think, yeah. So here's another question on your screen, right? This would be the last question from GeoSudo, and then we'll move on to our next type of game. So can you start solving this one? Okay. So guys, when I see this one, so the first thing I see is, okay, this particular row, 3 are already filled. I need to fill just 2. So the star, right? A star is missing here, but this cannot be a star because there's a star already here. So this would definitely be a star. If that's a star, this would definitely be a circle. Yes. Okay. Now, when I see the other, so let's find what else is missing. Okay. So now it is very easy, guys. This has become a very easy question because I filled this one now, right? See this row. So in this particular column, what all things are missing? Only a plus is done, a star is done, right? A plus is done, a star is done. So what is missing? A circle is missing, a square is missing, and a triangle is missing. Yes. Now, circle, right? There are 3 spaces, 1, 2, and 3. Out of these 3 spaces, one must be a circle. This cannot be a circle because there is already a circle. This cannot be a circle because there is already a circle here. So what is this? This is definitely a circle. I don't know whether this would be a triangle or a square, but this definitely would be a circle, which is my question, right? I just want to answer what this question mark would gonna be. I don't care about the rest, right? That's what you have to do, right, in the exam. Now, guys, the next one is called the digit challenge. Let's see a quick video on to how this game looks real time in the exam, and then we'll start solving a few questions from digit challenge as well. So, okay. Okay, guys. So now in digit challenge, it is more of 2 things, right? There are 2 rules. First thing is you must know that there's a rule called BODMAS. I hope you know this because I'm not explaining this to you, right? BODMAS is there something that you need to do. Another logic here it is that, so there are 3 spaces, right? You have to fill numbers here to get this particular. So there's a mathematical calculation. You have to fill spaces so that you get your desired answer. One logic is digits cannot repeat, cannot be reused. This is one important thing. You cannot reuse the digits. Now I have to get 8 from this particular calculation. So now in this part of the mathematical expression, there's a plus sign, there's a division sign. Which is the one that I should care first about? According to BODMAS, I should care about the division. Okay. So to do a division, guys, can I do one thing? Can I put 8 here? And can I put 4 here? Now, yes, when you say digits cannot be reused, guys, reused means if you are filling, you cannot reuse the same digits. If 8 is already there, you can still put a 8 here. Because this was something which was given to you by the system. This is something that is filled on your own. So here you cannot fill 8 or 4 again because you have already used them. That's how the logic is. So 8 by 4 is what? 2 plus 6. So 6 plus 8. So 8 by 4, this will give me 2 and this is 6. 6 plus 2 would become 8. That would be my answer. So guys, these questions, even though they look easy, the problem here is you need practice because you don't get much time to solve these questions. You have to be very quick. 2-3 seconds, you need to be done with this. So practice plays a very important, very important role, especially in digit challenge and any other game on game-based aptitude section. Let's see one more question, guys. You can pause and do that on your own now. So how are you going to approach to this one? Make sure you are taking care of BODMAS. See, BODMAS, right? So division I should be taking care of first. So guys, there could be multiple ways. I can put 8 here and then 4 here. 8 divided by 4 is what? 2. 2 into 1 would be 2. I can also do another thing. I can put 4 here. 4 divided by 2 is 2. and this is into 1, so 1. Another thing that I can do is 6 divided by 3, that would be 2. 2 into 1 is again 2. Yes, so there are 3 different ways that I have told you. There could be more as well, right, that you need to find it out. So multiple ways of answering this, and if there are multiple answers correct, they are correct. You don't have to worry about that because the system would understand that you have done correctly, right? So there are multiple answers for this type of questions. Okay, so guys, moving to the next type of questions, the games that you get is the inductive logical thinking type games, right? So what happens in inductive logical thinking? You get some figures, right? Some geometrical shapes or some designs which are, following a trend or a pattern. Generally, the questions are like there would be one pattern which is not following the entire sequence, right? The entire figures would be following some pattern, but there would be one figure in between which would not fit the rule. So that is the odd one out, and you have to find the odd one out from the problem. So here's a question, guys. You can pause the video, try doing this on your own, and then I'll definitely help you guys out solving this one. So what is happening here, guys? For a better understanding, let us say this is at 1, 2, 3, 4, right? This one currently, so I'll call it 1, 2, 3, and 4. This square, right, is currently at position 1. Things are moving anti-clockwise. This square has come to position 2 now. Here it is at position 3, bottom of the square, right? Here it is at position 4. So technically, in the fifth one, it should have been at position 1, but it is at position 3. So this, I believe, is the odd one out. Now let's assume that this is at position 1 according to me. So now this should have been second, next should have been at position 2. Yes, it is at position 2, position 3, position 4, again position 1. So this is the one which is not following the trend, and that is what your answer is. Yes? Okay. So guys, here's another one. It's pretty easy. Just try to find out the correct answer for this. You can pause the video here. Okay. So guys, when I see this particular problem, there were multiple logic that were coming to my head, but as per the options and everything, now the answer for this is, when I see all the shapes here, so there is one shape which is dark green and the other one is a lighter shade of green, dark green, light green, dark green, light green, and everything. So everyone is following the same rule. One major difference that I see is no shape, right? Every diagram has 2 shapes in it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. This is the one. The rest of the shapes, no shapes are overlapping each other. They are outside of each other. But here, the shapes are overlapping. You see the pentagon is inside the triangle. So I think this is the correct answer for this particular question. Okay. So guys, another one from inductive logical thinking. I believe you would be able to solve this now really quick. You can pause the video and do it on your own. Okay. So there are 1 dots, 4 dots, 2 dots. 1 dot, 4 dots, 2 dots. 1 dot, 4 dots, but 5 dots. So this is wrong. Simple. Okay. So guys, these are very easy questions that I've taken up over here, right? But in exam, you could also get tougher questions. So the next would be a grid challenge. Before that, guys, okay, I've already shown you. Let me quickly show it to you here again. So yeah, the Capgemini course is already there on Prep Insta Prime, which includes the game-based section, pseudocode, communication section, behavioral competency round, and all the coding needed for your Capgemini exam, right? Everything is already included over here. Right, you can see on Prep Insta Prime. Apart from that, you have skills, languages, popular coding, all the aptitude sections for all the exams, platform-based preparation, company-specific preparation. You can see Capgemini being listed already over here. So when you scroll it down, right? Okay. So when I scroll it down into the company preparation section, I can find Capgemini over here. So not only Capgemini, there are a lot more companies listed here. You have projects, computer science subjects, coding brush-ups, interview preparation courses, right? Certificates, one from Prep Insta, one from TCS Ion Rio, right? So yeah, it's a complete package, and especially for Capgemini, everything is included. If you're planning for TCS or Infosys or any other exam or Amazon or Flipkart or Goldman, there are courses and there are topics, courses which covers everything that is needed for most of the companies hiring in the country currently. So make sure you're checking this out. The link and the coupon code can be found in the description of the video, right? So, okay. So moving back to our video, guys, moving back to our courses now. The next type of game that is asked is your grid challenge, right? So grid challenge, guys, what happens is, see, uh, as soon as you start this particular game, they'll show you this particular grid, dots. There are random dots given to you. What will happen is they'll play a timer here of 2-3 seconds, and one of these dots will blink for once, right? Like this, right? So the dot has blinked once. You have to remember which dot blinked. That is your job. First of all, you have to remember which is the dot that blinked, right? This blinked. Now post that, they'll give you a question of two shapes, and they'll ask you whether it is symmetrical or not. So guys, is this symmetrical? Yes, this is symmetrical. So I checked it. So there is no explanation of symmetrical. If it is symmetrical, it is. If it is not, it is not. This one is symmetrical. If you are taking time, you can pause the video and try analyzing this. This is actually a symmetrical grid. There's no explanation, right? Every shape is actually symmetrical. They are mirror image of each other. Now, you have done this, so you have to mark yes or no for that. Now, again, the same game will come back to you. Again, they'll play a timer of 2-3 seconds, and again a dot will blink like this. They've blinked a dot again. You again have to remember the second one as well. I hope you still remember the first dot that blinked. Now you have to remember the second blink as well. That's done. Again, they'll ask you a question of symmetry and asymmetry. Again, this particular figure is again a symmetrical figure. You can pause the video and try analyzing this on your own, but this is a symmetrical figure. That's done. Okay. Now, where on the grids and which order did the dots appear? So you have to mark the grids now in order of their appearance. So I believe, guys, the first grid that dot that appeared was this one. First this, and then this one blinked. Right? I remember the order. This appeared first, this appeared second. So, right? I have to remember that. So this is something very much related to your visual memory, right? So once you have done that, guys, again they'll put you a question of another symmetry, asymmetry, if this is symmetrical or not. So here, this particular figure is actually asymmetrical. How? Okay, for asymmetrical, I can explain. You can see this particular thing over here. There should have been a square over here as well, but there is no square as such. Till here it is symmetrical, I believe, but here it is not symmetrical. So this is asymmetrical. So this is how your grid challenge comes into picture. Right. Moving on to the next type of game, that is a motion challenge, guys. I believe you have played this wooden block game, right? Wherein you have to take a wooden block out of the space that is given to you. This is a similar kind of game. There's a quick video to explain how it looks real time in the exam, and then we'll start solving this particular question for you as well. Right. So guys, what is happening here is you see a red ball right here. You see a black hole over here. What you have to do is you have to move this red ball to this black hole with the minimum number of moves possible. You have to move the blocks so that you can create a path for this red ball to move to this black one. So currently I cannot move because this blue one is blocking the path, and then this purple or the pink one is blocking the path. So now how do I solve this? So to solve this, guys, there are moves, right? So this would be my first move. So from here I have moved this blue one here, right? So I have this particular track open now, right? Secondly, what I'll do is I'll move this red one here and then above. So I have completed this entire straight line path. Now what I'll do is, now this pink block is blocking the path for me. So I'll move it upwards and then I'll move it left. Once I've done that, so there's a straight line path possible for my red ball to go to the black hole. Right? 1, 2. I am home. That's how your motion challenge is asked in the exam. So guys, let me quickly show you. So if you're already a Prime subscriber and preparing for Capgemini, so these are the sections where you have to go through. In the aptitude, you can scroll over here and we have a whole section on game-based aptitude over here. You can also go to this Capgemini section from here, the Capgemini company section from here. When you check the syllabus from here, you can see there is game-based aptitude, pseudocode, communication section, behavioral competency, coding, and all listed over here, right? Everything that you need for Capgemini, right? Apart from that, guys, there are a lot of skills like AI, cybersecurity, ethical hacking, cloud computing, all the popular languages, coding, not only for CSIT student, also for mechanical civil student. There is basic coding, data structures in all the languages, or aptitude, platform-based preparation, company-specific preparation for all the major hiring companies, product-specific companies preparation. We have interview preparation section, projects, computer science subjects, interview preparation section. Along with this, what you get is you get certificates, one from TCS, one from Prep Insta Prime, right? So guys, make sure you are going and checking this out. The link and the coupon code to purchase Prep Insta Prime can be found in the description of the video, right? And meanwhile, guys, make sure you are commenting on this video, because top 3 comments on this video will get free subscription to Prep Insta Prime. And make sure you are a part of all our social media handles, because we are very active there, and we keep on posting a lot of placement related updates there. If you want to connect with me for anything that you might have in your head, you can definitely reach out to me on my personal Instagram. That is this. The handle link can again be found in the description of the video. Last but not the least, guys, make sure you have subscribed to our YouTube channel and click onto the bell icon so that you never miss out on any important video that we put live for you. Thank you so much, guys, for watching the video.